long, ready to go, looking to set the tone right out of the gate. Grounder to short. Jackson. One down.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jerron Williams.
Bases empty, one away. Jaron Williams digs in now. There's a strike at 95. That clips the corner. He didn't like either of the first two he saw, and now he has to battle down 0-2. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. That's 2 quick outs here in the top of the first tonight. That slider got in on his hands, and he really didn't have much of a chance. Hard to get the hands extended and get the bat around when it bores in on you that much. Probably should have taken it. Now at the plate, Colin Price. Two outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Yanked that changeup back. Just diabolical. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score. The Hooks at the plate here in the second.
The second baseman, Jax Biggers.
And that's off the inside edge. I like the decision to swing on that one, but just couldn't square it up. Here's the 1-1. This one in the air to right. Johnson has a beat on it and makes the catch.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Trevor Austin.
Nobody on with 1 out. Now the left fielder, Trevor Austin.
Ball, that's outside.
No score here in the second inning. Grounds this one to the right side. Sanabria steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 24, Tyler Whitaker.
Nobody on and 2 outs. Coming up to the dish for Corpus Christi, Tyler Whitaker. And he's got good speed at a position you don't typically associate with that. It's usually more of a slugger who might plod a little bit. He's something of an outlier here.
Aye.
That kind of speed at this spot can be a real asset, of course. Players like Jason Kendall and Sean Figgins made their teams more multidimensional because they could really scoot. Honestly, if they absolutely had to, I don't think they'd hesitate to throw him out there at a position that demands a little more range than this. His natural athletic... Got it. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. Now to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming up to the dish for San Antonio, Dick Long. We're coming right up against it with the way this rain is coming down, and if there's a lengthy delay, chances are it'll force pitching changes, which would lead to some early exits on the mound. Takes it to first for the out.
Batting sixth, the center fielder, number 12, Casey.
On to the next inning, digging in for the Hooks, Arturo Flores.
Number 99, Arturo Flores.
Now, he clearly excelled at pitching in the amateur ranks, but the question is, will that prowess translate to the professional level? Next pitch, in for a strike. The weather continues to be an issue, and that's something to keep an eye on. The umpires will be conferring pretty regularly with the grounds crew, and they may be forced to put us in a delay if things don't improve. A bit unusual to see him swing so early. Typically uses the whole field, but a little jumpy in this spot. One out and the bases are empty. And the next batter, Luis Baez. Baez, 22 years old, and he's usually in right field, but today he's starting in center. Top of the third, no score. That just missed. One out and the base is empty. Got the batters swinging. First two batters gone in the top of the third.
The designated hitter, Caden Powell.
So digging in, Caden Powell. Two outs and nobody aboard. And that drops in for a strike. This pitch popped up. Dungan gets under it. Gets there, got it. 9 straight set down here to start the game. Long. Back out there to face the heavy hitters of this lineup. Not going to be easy. Swings through that one. Both the pitcher and catcher have noticed how aggressive these hitters have been early in the count. Might see if they can get them to chase. That one misses. 1-1. Battling here, fouls it away. And again on 1 and 2. Fastball, this one comes right back to the mound. Uh-oh, the throw goes to second and safe at first as a result. Might want to rethink the throw decision tree there.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Sharon Willia.
Long, ready to fire again. 1 on, nobody out. Williams in the box now, takes strike 1. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. The hooks, down a run. Top half of the 4th. Bounces this one to first. Sanabria to second. There's 1 and 2. What a play! That's a very difficult double play to turn, especially because the first baseman has to display exceptional footwork. The infielders did a really nice job there. So up next, Colin Price. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. Late on that fastball. Oh, and 1, here's the pitch. Puts this one in the air down the line. And that'll do it. Long kept the bats quiet in that inning. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back. The mission's at the plate in the bottom of the 4th inning.
The designated hitter, Dick Long.
If you like tamales, San Antonio is probably the city for you. In 2011, a local high school broke the world record for most tamales made with more than 17,000. And there's one down. Well, he certainly wasn't willing to wait around, just barely missed hitting that first pitch fastball out of here. We're in the top half of the 5th. Stepping to the plate for Corpus Christi, Jax Biggers. Swing and a miss. 0-1. He's done well so far, but we'll see what adjustments the heart of the order make for him the second time around. Swings and misses. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. Next up for the Hooks, Trevor Austin, 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. Kicks and delivers. Pitch missed inside. Now 1-2. The Hooks still in search of their first hit in this one. And that's a strikeout looking. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. That was in a hittable location, but he got caught looking at it. Might want that one back. 2 away here, nobody on. Now the third baseman, Tyler Whitaker. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. On a cold night like this, hitters are trying to get out in front so they don't get jammed. A pitcher can counter that by using the off-speed stuff more frequently. Set down looking. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. Through 5 now without allowing a hit. We're back here at the ballpark. Start of the 6th. Ben Gelman bringing you this one. And leading off, Arturo Flores. Flores swings through it for strike 1. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. And he grounds it to the right side. And steps on the bag for the out.
The batter, the center fielder, Luis Baez.
Digging in for the Hooks, Luis Baez. Struck out swinging the first time. To the right side, Verdugo. 2 down.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Caden Powell.
Bases are empty with 2 away. Coming up to the dish for Corpus Christi, Caden Powell. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Powell goes 6 feet 3 inches, 22 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2024. Rapid-fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. The Hooks trailing by 1. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Nice job out there as he gets them 1, 2, 3. Through 6 no-hit innings now. Two outs, runner on first base. Next to hit for the Missions, Dick Long. Hammers this one in the air, deep to left center. This one's gonna carry. It's out of here. Wastes no time on this one. Third home run of the season. And they add on. It's 3-0. Raining cats and dogs, and he still manages to blast that one out of here. Unreal. Pitchers who throw high fastballs need to put them up and out of the zone, particularly if they're on the outer half. If it's in the zone, it's too easy for the hitter to extend and barrel it up like he did there on the oppo bomb. Welcome back. We're in the 7th inning, and we have a new pitcher on the mound, Fernando Sanchez, charged with hanging on to this lead.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Dick Long.
Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. It's another long ball in this game. 4th home run of the season. His 2nd of the night. And they add to the lead. It's 5-3. We've seen him excel against right-handed pitching this year, and here's just another example. Clearly very confident in that swing. That's a good job to adjust to the inside fastball there. He may have been hunting something on the outer half, but he kept the hands in and blasted that one out for the round tripper. Long with a great day at the plate in this game and a solid pitching performance as well. Some excellent ABs at the plate. He really looked comfortable and was a serious difference maker for them offensively. Add his good pitching, and it's an impressive all-around game. Dick Long, fresh off an impressive 2-home run performance, will look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Corpus Christi Hooks taking on the San Antonio Missions. First pitch coming your way next. And now the DH, Dick Long. 2 homers in yesterday's game. Probably feeling pretty good coming into this one. That one fouled hard the other way. Sanabria leads off of first with 2 out. High fly ball to right field. That's pretty far back. And makes the catch. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We head to the 2nd. The Mission's out in front. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Dick Long. 1 on with nobody out. A double play would certainly change the inning's momentum. This one is labeled. That's got a chance. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Headed for the plate. Comes in to score. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the two-bagger. I think that's exactly what he wanted to do on that pitch. Shot it the opposite way, and he was thinking about going for two all the way. Great rip. And here's the catcher, Ethan Salas. And the 1-2. In the dirt.
Slide.
And he goes down to third on the wild pitch. That's a good read from the runner at second base. The angle towards the plate makes it difficult to see how far the ball has gotten away from the catcher. Nice job to get a good look and take off to move up to third. Here comes the 2-2. Base hit, run in to score. Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. Runner at first, one away.
The designated hitter, Dick Long.
And that one hammered. Should be extra bases.
Go two.
Coming to the plate. Scores on that one. That makes two doubles for him on the day. Not a bad bit of work by the DH. Here's the catcher, Ethan Salas. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Now a chopper out in front of home.
All right, stand up.
Two down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Marco.
Runner at third and two out. Digging in for the missions, Marcos Castaño. And ball four. Two aboard.
Take your base.
Here's the third baseman, Rosman Verdugo. Base hit and a run in to score. Long digs in now, playing with the lead.
The designated hitter, Dick Long.
Swings through that one, out in front there. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around first, hustling for two. It's a double, three-hit ball game. Great job by the leadoff hitter there. They need runners and scoring opportunities. That's exactly what he gave them with that knock. Plenty of options now. So digging in, Ethan Salas. Runner at second with nobody out. Line to right for a base hit.
You're going.
The relay to the plate. The tag.
Right there. He's out.
They were trying to tack on to the lead, sending him home, but great job by the defense to snuff that scoring opportunity out. Nice to see a team this deep in the hole still fighting. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Performances like this don't happen every day.
Keep your eye on them. Take a shot, I don't miss on the ride on them. It's a long road to the top, but I put the work in, give it all I got. Yeah, in the league of my own, no, I can't lose. Push it to the line, I'm the one you can't refuse. This is my time, this is my fight.
Por tu cara sé que quieres, yo sé bien cómo tú eres. Tú tienes hombre, te más también te gustan las mujeres. Por amor nadie se muere, nadie por amor nadie se muere. A la disco ya no le cabe un alma y la nota subiendo los niveles. Ropita sexy pa' que me la modele. Ya las heridas no le duelen, yo le traje pa' que se revele y formemos el DNR, yeah. Porque por tu cara sé que quieres, yo sé bien cómo tú eres. Tú tienes hombre, te más también te gustan las mujeres. Estaba buscando una chica como tú, a quien le toca juguemos caro cruz. Ella no es tímida en la multitud, Rosita pa' la baby to su crew. La gente mirando y se desacató, el maquillaje sacó, ella tiene un fan club. Las gafas que al cielo si no las jumpó, todos los carros deportivos con los RS Sport. Ella a mí me roncó y terminó llamándome diciéndome que se pa' salir le mintió. Dijo que no estaba de humor, que rico mami se sintió. Por tu cara sé que quieres, yo sé bien cómo tú eres. Tú tienes hombre, te más también te gustan las mujeres.
Dick Long, the next to hit. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. And that's a base hit. Coming to the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. And next, the cleanup hitter, Kai Murphy.
Number 1, Kai Murphy.
Better. Clutch up right here.
Now the payoff pitch. On the ground, right side.
All right, stand up, stand up.
And steps on the bag for the out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Marco Castaño.
Digging in, Marcos Castaño. It's a pop-up. And makes the catch. They get a run on 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left. We head to the second. The Mission's out in front, 1-0.
I wouldn't mind my 9 to 5 if I was coming home to you. Now I'm in
We move on to the 3rd inning. Stepping to the plate for Corpus Christi, Luis Baez. Baez measures 6'1", 225 pounds, and while he's usually in the outfield, today he's the designated hitter. Here comes the 1-1. This one is labeled. Does it have the distance? And that one's off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double. Really trusted his hands and let the ball travel on that pitch, and it allowed him to go the other way for the hit. at first, one
Now
away.
batting, the right fielder, number 13, Dick Long.
What's up, Boris? Right guy, right place.
This one's hammered to left
Go
center.
hard, go
Well
hard.
struck. And a base hit. Runner rounds third. On his way to the plate. Comes in to score. It's an
great job
RBI
right
single.
there.
And they lead by 2. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. Runner at first with
Now
one gone.
batting, the
Here's the center fielder,
number
Kai
1,
Murphy.
Kai
Need you right now. Make something happen
Murphy.
for us.
Two and two, here's the pitch.
Runner, he's going.
In the dirt, he breaks for second. Throw, they get the out. It's chilly out there, and that can make it tougher on the hitters to consistently make good contact. Maybe he was trying to jumpstart their offense with a stolen base, but it just didn't work out that time. Hard hit for a base hit. Runner around third. Scores easily. Chance at a 3-bagger. And the go-ahead run stops at third base. Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. All square at 4. Hard ground ball, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. And he's put together quite a game at the plate. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked. Next to hit for the Missions, Kai Murphy.
Hey, clutch up right here.
One ball, one strike. To the right side. 2 down as the runner comes in. Two down and a runner at second base. Next is the designated hitter, Marcos Castaño. Here comes the 1-2 pitch.
Round it hard,
And
round
it
it hard. You're scoring, you're
falls.
scoring.
And they put the tag on. That's the third out, inning over. But 2 runs. On to the top half of inning number 6. And now the DH, Luis Baez.
Baez.
1-2, here's the pitch. That one out to right. And that will fall. The tying run is aboard.
Now batting, the center fielder, Riley Unroe.
Long, stepping in now with the lead. Looking
The
to
right
tack on
fielder,
some
number
insurance
13,
runs.
Dick Long.
Fly ball down the line. Grabs it on the run. Digging in for the hooks, Jaron Williams. In the air, right field, and it drops in. Lead runner hits second and heads for third. And now a wide throw to third. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it.
Now batting,
So with one away, the
right fielder,
bases are
number
loaded.
13,
Dick Long will hit next. This chance at some insurance runs is brought to you by Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance. They'll always steer you in the right direction. That one is absolutely pummeled. That's pretty deep. Gone! Grand slam! A 4 spot on the board. It's 11-4. Grand Slams are always exciting. It doesn't matter what the score is. That one had to feel great. It's always nice to see a team effort come together like this. They set the table for him, and he unloaded the bases with the Grand Slam. Was fantastic in the win. Collected 4 hits, one of them a home run. Great game at the plate, and he certainly made a difference for them. Nice job to help lift them to the win.
I'm doing it by myself, and I'ma get a pennant. I say I'm independent, I'm a big man. You couldn't kick it with me even with a kickstand. Oh, you got big ideas? Well, I got a big plan, and I only take it up with the big man. This evolution will be televised. Then I'm going out with a bang.